That's a lot of honey. All right. Set this one down right there. Let's take a look at the rest of the frames. Hive seems pretty docile right now. They're not being too loud. I tend not to pester them very often though. So we will take a look. Looks like they're working away on that guy. Try my best not to crush any of them. Oop, a little jolty. That is really full. Oh, watch out. Once again, trying my best not to crush any of them, but they're starting to get a little more upset. Come on. We're gonna loosen all of these first. They're pretty stuck. All right. Now that they're all a little looser, let's see if we can get them out. Oh, that's gonna make them mad. So the little strip I got right there is an anti-mite strip. Seems to be doing all right thus far. I don't see any signs of mites. Still kind of new, trying to figure out what I'm looking for, but I don't see anything that stands out as a problem. Oh my gosh, that's in there good. What about this one? They've really secured those in. All right. Let's see if we can get them a little looser. It looks like it's stuck down at the bottom. There we go. So I do have a queen extruder at the top up here, separating these small frames from the big frame. The intent of this upper area being all honey, which it's definitely looking like it's all honey. These guys have definitely been busy. Watch out. Come on. All right, we're just gonna leave those in. They are really tight in there. All right. Let's get this spread back over and we'll put the other frame back in. I do want to get this back out. Yeah, I think it'll be all right. All right, I'm not planning on harvesting, but At the rate they're going, if the bottom hives are all full, maybe I might need to. There, that's gonna make them mad. Alright, I'm putting the phone down for a moment so I can get this other frame back in. It's got some weight to it. Excuse me, bees. Let me slide that back in. Where'd my tool go? There's my tool. Looks like I'm accidentally crushing one. Let me get them out. Hi, how are you? Alright, so the small hive up top, or the small frames up top, are definitely getting full. Now let's go take a look at the bottom frame. Let's go ahead and set this down for a moment. Oh my gosh. Holy mackerel, this is heavy. Oh, jeez. All right. That thing weighs probably 40, 50 pounds at least. So this is my queen excluder, if I can speak. So let's take a look. This is the big frame. Looks like they are getting super unhappy, so we'll take a look through a few of these and then probably close it up. I think they're getting kind of upset that I'm ripping their house apart. Oh, that's nifty. Apparently I was using my tool wrong the first time. But I'm new to beekeeping, so I don't know what I'm doing. But it looks like if I use this as a leverage, so I slide it in just like that, and I can leverage it off the previous frame, and it allows me to pull it up really easily. I'm willing to bet that normal beekeepers probably know that. Me, I'm figuring things out as I go. Alright. I don't see a queen on there anywhere, but these are definitely full. Quite a bit of bees. Now, if somebody's a beekeeper and can tell me if these are, I'm assuming that's not honey. I'm assuming they're broods or larvae, since the fact that they're darker than the other ones. Right, let's get this one over. You know what? We're gonna do this one. Well, those are capped differently. Alright, we're gonna have to take a look at that and figure out what that means. So if somebody's a beekeeper, let me know, is my hive getting overpopulated? Could that be why neighbors have been having issues with honeybees moving in? I think the Is that the mom or queen? Nope, that's not. I'm not seeing her. Kind of expected to see her on this one for some reason. Probably because this is where I normally see her. Not seeing her anywhere in there. Yep, I think it just got stung on the elbow. Oh well. Alright, I think I might actually be able to harvest some honey here pretty soon. Because a lot of these are getting really full. That one's gonna hold. Come on. There we go. Ooh, they're not happy now. Alright, I think we're gonna let this be the last one. Alright, we're going to go ahead and put these guys back. I'm going to put the queen excluder back on. And then I'm going to run up and go get me a fresh new frame because I think I'm going to snag a couple of small frames from them. They've got quite a bit of honey. Looks like I caught a leaf in there. I'm sure they'll figure out what to do with it. Oh, they are not happy with me. Alright. We'll give them a second. I'm going to go ahead and stop the recording here, but I'm going to head back, get a couple of frames to replace these. Snag a couple of those out, and I'll take some pictures afterwards. Thanks for watching.